Good morning, YouTube land. This is Bob Plackno reporting to you from my very comfy abode right here in a good old city like Chicago, Illinois. This is part 2 of 3. These are Scratchies from England, courtesy of Royal Exchange. Yes, part 2 of a 3-part series. All right, we have €2 tickets. We have 3 different types of games from the National Lottery. Is that what they call them? I don't know. All right, we have a Pinball Multiplier, and this other one, they don't have. This one doesn't have a name. 16 top prizes of €250,000. And then this one here looks to be my favorite because it has a horseshoe. And y'all know Bob loves horseshoes. This is the Get Lucky. All right. I have €6 worth of the pinball ones. I have €6 worth of the little red rockets. And I have €4 worth of Get Lucky, the blue bastards. All right, let's start with the Get Luckies, shall we? Tickets number 33 and 34. In a row, match any of your numbers to the winning numbers to win prize for that row. All right. Winning numbers first, row 1. Winning number for row 1 is a 10. All right. My numbers 46. 13. All right. Row 2, we have a 28. That is the winning number. 18, 20. All right. Row 3, we have a van. All right. Bob's numbers are 21, 12, 34. Bitch, shut the dough. All right. Row 4, we got a 5. All right. We got to match our numbers, Bob's numbers, Royal Exchange's numbers, with this matching 5. All right, or this 5 right about here. All right, let's scratch these horseshoes, shall we? 31, 11, 41, and a motherfucking 30, yo. No luck as of yet. 6-pack, that's the winning number for row 5. We have a 16. 11, 36, 48, and a motherfucking 14. All right, final row, row 6, 20 Tootski, 12, 16, 4, 9, 17. All right, this ticket could pound itself up its own ass. All right, next Get Lucky ticket. Ticket number 34. Let's scratch the winning numbers first, shall we? 35, 32, 23, 42, 18, and a motherfucking 40 ounce, yo. All right, beginning with row 1, we need a 35, 5, 45. All right, row 2, we need a 32, 12, and a 21. Row 3, we need a 23, 28, 14, and 36. All right. Row 4, we need a 42. 3, 33, 15, 24. All right. 18 we need for row 5. We have a van, 39, 19, Tootski, and a 36. No winners yet. Final row, row 6-pack, 40 ounce. That is the magic number for the final row. 29, 49, 9, 46. And finally, a van. Fuck off, Get Lucky. Get funky. All right, let's scratch the Red Rockets. 16 top prizes of €250,000. All right, win up to 8 times. Game 1, find a diamond to win prize. All right, we have a treasure chest. Ooh. A ring, a necklace, a champ. I don't know what that is. Is that a trophy? A purse. And a wallet. All right, nothing there. Game 2, find a sack of euros. Win prize. All right. Stack of coins. Nada. All right. Game tree. Match tree to win. 2 euros. 1,000 euros. 1,000 euros. Whoa! Bob was shitting a brick. All them zeros. All right, 2 zeros. 5,000. And that's it. All right, ticket number 4 is a loser. Moving right along to ticket number 5. Let's zoom in to give you guys and gals a better view of what's really going on, since Bob has gone international. All right, game 1. We have a safe with absolutely no money in it. We have a bundle. I don't know what that means. Somebody please translate. We have a coin, giving me the finger. Treasure chest, a champ, and a necklace. No diamonds. All right, game 2. Sack of dog shit. Come on. Oh, we won. What did we win? We won 4 euros. All right. Bob has doubled his money. This is an Uncle Kelly winner. A 4 euro winner on a 2 euro ticket. All right. So far, Bob has won 4 euros. 6 altogether for Royal Exchange. All right, we still have one more game to go on ticket number 5. 250,000 euros. 250,000 euros. Oh, 210, 5, and finally 4. All right, but we have a winner on game 2. We matched the sack of dog shit symbol for 4 euro. All right. Let's put this in the winning pile right about here. Flip this fucker over, signifying that it is a loser. You know, ticket number 4. All right. Last but not least, for this game, ticket number 6. Looking for a diamond. No diamond. All right. Game Tootski. A crown. All right. And finally, 3 like prize amounts. Nada. All right. So let's move right along to the final game, the Pinball Multiplier. All right. Let's see now. In a row, match 3 cash amounts to win. If you win, scratch the multiplier and multiply your win by that number. All right, there are 6 rows. All right, 3 cash amounts. Cash. All right, cash is king. This video is going to be very long. Bob don't care. Bob's like the honey badger. He don't give a shit. All right. The alignment's a little off, let me tell you. All right, so we got 1,000, 10, and 10. All right, row 2. What's going on here? All right, 50, tree, and 500. Row tree. 100,000, oh, 10,000, 100,000, 100,000. 100,000, 50, 50. All right, row. That was row 4. Row 5. We have a 20, 100, 10,000. Nothing yet, boys and girls. Believe me, you'll know when Bob wins. Final row. Nada. All right. This video is approaching the 9.5 minute mark. All right, row 1. Oh, shit. We had one more. Fuck, Bob's fucking up. Sorry, guys. Still a loser. All right. Back to ticket number 50. Anything? Nothing. All right. Row foul. Bitch, shut the door. Whoa. All right. This is row 5. Okay. Row 6. Final row. All right. Nothing. Last but certainly not least, the final ticket of the session, brought to you by Royal Exchange and yours truly, Mr. Bob Plackno. Drum roll, please. All right. Ha, ha. Nothing. Row 2. Nada. Let's just go fucking nuts on this last one, shall we? Ooh. Come on. What the fuck? This pinball game could shove itself up its own ass. All right, so no winners on the Pinball Multiplier. This game could fuck itself really hard right up the old fucking Hershey Highway. All right, the only winner on this particular video, you know, the part 2 of 3 video, is the $4 winner. I matched the sack of donkey shit for a €4 winner. I'm sorry. All right. Thank you very much, England and the Royal Exchange. This is all I have to say about this. And without further ado, boys and girls, ladies and germs, barbarinos and barbarinas, this is Mr. Good Luck Plackno signing out, and as always, have a great day.